This is Richard Fields with this week's report from the fields.
Is this one you?
President Trump fired Kristi Noem as Secretary of Homeland Security. I guess even Trump is subject to embarrassment, or at least bad publicity. Noem unapologetically wrote about shooting her dog because he was untrainable. She wore a $60,000 Rolex while visiting the notorious Terrorist Confinement Center in El Salvador. So Trump fired her. Totally oblivious to the irony, Trump appointed Mark Wayne Mullins, a Native American, an enrolled member of the Cherokee Nation, as the new Secretary of Homeland Security, the agency in charge of deporting illegal immigrants. Maybe he can start with deporting European Americans. After all, from a Native American standpoint, the Europeans invaded and stole their land. Perhaps he can start at the top by deporting the president. His grandfather, Frederick Trump, was an immigrant from Germany. He made a considerable fortune running restaurants, saloons, and hotels during the gold rush era. Some reports indicate his hotel rooms were even used for prostitution. He took his money and invested in real estate in New York. But you say Trump was born in America. Well, it's Trump who wants to do away with birthright citizenship. And if I remember right, a couple of Trump's wives were immigrants. And oh yes, for years, Trump claimed his ethnicity was Swedish to ostensibly avoid friction with his Jewish American friends and business clients. All of this is to illustrate the hypocrisy of our immigration laws. A Cato Institute study indicates that only around 1% of would-be immigrants to America have the ability to do so legally. That means that 99% of those who want to come to America have to do so illegally. Until the 1880s, immigration laws did not exist. At that time, Californians decided they want to get rid of the Chinese laborers who had done the grunt work in mining and railroad building. The first anti-immigration laws were passed. In the 1920s, nativist sentiment expanded. Northern Europeans decided they wanted to keep out Southern Europeans and the Irish. From there, the immigration procedure has become a Kafkaesque bad dream. Legal immigration is, for all practical purposes, impossible. Let's review demographic facts as well. The birth rate in America is below the replacement rate. Without immigration, our population is declining. We need immigrants in the labor force. Let's review the argument that immigrants come here not to work, but to get various welfare benefits. The fact is that people born in America use federal, state, and local public assistance of all kinds at a greater rate than immigrants. Let's review the argument that immigrants are mostly criminals. Again, the fact is that people born here commit crimes at all levels of government at a greater rate than immigrants. Let's make sure we understand the libertarian reason for welcoming immigrants. It's an issue of freedom. Anybody should be free to live anywhere they want as long as they pay their own way. This can easily be accomplished by abolishing the entire body of immigration law and replacing it with one simple, easily understood law. Any immigrant who comes to America and commits a felony or thereafter applies for any form of government welfare must be deported immediately. I'm Richard Fields, and that's this week's report from the fields. See you again next week.